So hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager Creator Team Career Mode Season 5, and this is the last race of the season. With after that obviously Lewis Hamilton is going to retire out of this season, and the last race we had just bad luck after bad luck, and even after that there were some hope for Lewis Hamilton. He was able to salvage some point out of the race, but it was crazy. So let's see, manufactured front wing and rear wing, that is good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So let's see, we have to change the underflow. Let's do that. Let's do the underflow for Kush. Let's do the chassis too. That was a good decision, I guess, for us. Let's see the research. We have one more slot open. So let's see, side pods, not really that much performance, and even the chassis isn't really giving us that much performance, but looks like the suspension might need some help. So we need three engineers for it to complete at the end. So let's do, you know what, that actually has ruined the performance a little bit. Yep, that has ruined the tire preservation performance and the top speed too. So let's just go back and let's just see if we can do something with the chassis. Okay, the chassis might do something, and side pods. So side pods is giving us a lot more engine cooling. Obviously we still have to use three engineers here. So yeah, it's not going to be much, guys. So I think, you know what, let's just go with the suspension, because honestly we need a lot of improvement here. Let's do that. Three engineers, because our tire preservation isn't really good. Let's start that research and let's go back, because look at that, our tire preservation is now one of the lowest. So yeah, we need that to come in. So we have 8 days for the front wing, 11 for the rear, and yeah, 24 for the underflow. So these two, well, underflow and suspension will be coming at the end, so they aren't really going to matter. But let's see when the rear wing, you know what, let's just go 2 engineers lower here on the rear wing, and let's just use that, and let's see. Okay, so it will still only improve by 1 day. So okay, this isn't going to hurt the performance. Let's go 3 here. I mean, there is no point in changing it, guys, so let's just keep it here. And the Sao Paulo race is here, guys. The Brazil GP is here, with Lewis Hamilton leaving us after this season, obviously. Yep, that is confirmation here. Lewis Hamilton will be going out after this season. So let's try to make this race as memorable as we can with the race targets. Let's just go into the final race of the season.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The Autodromo José Carlos Pache has been a staple of the racing calendar for decades, and soon we'll once again be watching the best drivers in the world give it their all.
This weekend will be taking a slightly different form, as we have the addition of a thrilling sprint race thrown into the mix.
So stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. The weekend starts here.
So we are here in the final race of the season, guys, and it's a sprint obviously, and let's just go qualifying, and obviously no changes in the setup. You know what, I think I should go a little bit higher on the wings. Yeah, let's go a little bit higher. Let's use the toe out a little bit. Yeah, that should be, or you know, let's do, yeah, that should be good. Let's just go into the final sprint. And into the final sprint qualifying, let's send Miney out, then Hamilton as always, for the second last time here with Hamilton. Obviously this is the last race weekend for Hamilton. After this he is going to retire, and a purple first sector for Miney, and Hamilton has been blocked by the McLarens. Annoying to say the least, but I guess guys can't do anything about it now. But we are still looking good because we can go out again. So let's skip a little second sector. Also purple for Miney. Miney goes 3 purple, but Hamilton takes the last, but still is a second slower. And guys, obviously I have brought Hamilton out again, because obviously the track has gone a little bit down, and let's see what he can do in a little bit cooler of a track. First sector, no improvement. Okay, that is not something you want to see, and we have a yellow flag. It
got
doesn't
a
matter,
yellow
I
flag
wish.
here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's in turn 12 and it has been cleared already. So let's see the second sector for Hamilton, and that is a green. Makes sense. Let's see, race to the line, what Hamilton can do here. Obviously, we want him to at least be in top 10, and he is P11.
Watching Max Verstappen here. And ends up making contact with the barrier.
And it's a red flag, guys. It was Max Verstappen who crashed. And yeah, I don't think we have, well, we have the time to go out again. So that is going to be a good thing. Well, to be fair, no one actually improves after a red flag. So that actually might be a good thing for us. But still, look at that. The track temps have gone 2 degrees down. So he might improve, and Hamilton does improve. Many people improve, and it was because, guys, the rubber and grip were low, but the track was also gone down, and it was, so yeah, George Russell was the one who was caught up into that. Obviously Aston Martin are slow, so nothing we can say here. 96 for Hamilton, 95 for Miney. So yeah, nothing we can change it. We can't change the setup now. So let's go into the qualifying 2. And into the qualifying 2, let's send Miney out with, yeah, let's try to get these guys a little bit closer this time to see if the slipstream works. And let's see the first lap here on the medium tires, a new one. Obviously the risk here is that we might get caught up by some other cars, but right now we are looking all right with purple sector for Miney and a green one for Hamilton. But look at that, guys, only 100th of a difference. So that is good, but someone has taken that purple for Miney, and that is Carlos Sainz, which makes sense. Let's see, Hamilton, is he getting blocked? No, but he still has a car in front. I think that is an Audi, so that is good. But a purple second sector for Miney, who goes P1 right now. Let's see Hamilton, who has taken 1.5 tenths slower time, but look at that, guys, Sainz again half a tenth faster than Miney. And sending Hamilton out, guys, with 2 minutes remaining. I think I have made a mistake here, because look at that, we have a bunch of cars on the track that might create a problem for us, though 2 of the cars have gone out of the way properly. Let's see, because look at that, 55 degree is the track temps, and it is going down for 54 now, so that might actually be a good thing here. Let's see the second sector. There will be at least one car of McLaren, but that is now going to start his lap. So let's see, 33.5 for the second sector, 2 green sectors for Hamilton, race to the line, and he goes P2. So have I made a mistake not sending Miney out? So let's see, green sectors for all of these guys. Piastri goes P1, Lawson is out. Max Verstappen obviously is not into Q2 because he had a crash, and Lando Norris, I don't know, guys, if I should say that Lando Norris is not really someone we were expecting, because Red Bulls are really bad right now. So into the final sprint qualifying for Hamilton and for the season. Let's send Hamilton out this time into cleaner air, and let's wait a little for Miney. And you know what, yeah, let's send him out now. And all the 10 drivers are out with 67 degrees Celsius 67 degrees Celsius track temps. That is a crazy time. And 18.4 for Hamilton in the first sector. Let's keep an eye on Miney, who have a particularly cleaner air in front of him. That is good. And let's see the second sector of Miney. Let's see who has taken the purple, and it's Westy who has taken the second purple, is taken by Hamilton. First purple still stays with Porsche, and Westy goes P1, Porsche only P2, and Miney is still with second green sector coming in. Hamilton into P3, Sainz P2, and Piastri half a tenth faster. And look at that, guys, how much of a distance the time of Hamilton and Sainz had. It was 1,000. What an amazing lap. And sending both the drivers out now for their final laps. The track temps are 3 degrees Celsius lower. So I think, guys, I should have saved the tires at the end. Might have been able to get a good lap, but it doesn't matter now. So a tenth slower for Hamilton but still he might be able to improve in the second sector because obviously the track times have gone a little bit down. So let's see, Miney improves in the first sector. He needs to do that, and Gasly is not doing anything. Vershaw, well, Porsche and Vershaw, not Westy, sorry, not on a lap. Sainz completes his lap, and Miney goes P6, and Hamilton has dropped down to P5 because Piastri has just done the better lap than Hamilton. So Piastri is, well, P2 now. He has done a much better lap, and obviously Pierre Gasly is on pole for the sprint. So guys, let's just go into the final sprint of the season.
Well, the excitement levels continue to rise here as the teams prepare for the sprint. And after a season of sprints, this is the last one of the year. This circuit is certainly no stranger to overtakes, so I think we're in for a good one.
The prospect of bagging a few extra points is certainly going to spur these teams on to fight competitively and finish in the top spots.
Well, no doubts there'll be plenty of action today here at the Sao Paulo Sprint.
And into the final sprint of the season, soft tires have been chosen for Hamilton, and then we can go soft for Miney too. And let me see the soft tires. First of all, how many we have? We only have 4, so we will only have 3 left for the final sprint. And we have 3 mediums, so let's use a medium, guys, because we have extra mediums, so let's use that. And obviously in the race 2 mediums should be enough, and we have 2 of them. So wait, Hamilton only has, wait, what am I doing? Let me see. So okay, so what I've understood, that was a mistake. So let's go Hamilton on the soft tires, because Miney medium tire, sorry, is on 94%, so that can be used. But obviously Hamilton's medium tires all have done 2 laps, so that's why they cannot be used. So let's go and do the driver options a lap lower in the fuel. So let's just go into the final sprint of the season.
24 laps around Sao Paulo in today's sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So Gasly starting P1 with Piastri into P2, Sainz in P3, Charles Leclerc P4 there, trying to attack Sainz and Hamilton, and Miney fighting, and Miney gets a good exit, and on Charles Leclerc almost going 3 wide, and around the outside Charles Leclerc maintains at least P4, and Hamilton is now into P6. Miney doing a good lap on those medium tires. Let's see the tires. Every single driver is on medium tires other than Hamilton, which is crazy to see. Every one of these guys are on a new set of medium tires. So obviously guys, I am sacrificing my sprint race for my main race performance, and that, I don't know if that is going to be a big brain thing or it might actually be a problem for us. So let's see, Piastri and Gasly fighting. Piastri now goes P1, and Sainz here is in P3, but he is a little bit behind. He has a gap between the top 2, and Charles Leclerc is just following Sainz. Miney and Hamilton doing amazing, and Antonelli in P8. Lando Norris has not done anything. Max Verstappen is also in P15 staying there. So we are saving our tires. No one is able to overtake. So let's just start to save the ERS2, guys, because the track temps have put the tires in crazy mode. So let's try to drive in cleaner air for both the drivers and try to save the tires. And here lap 5, Sainz has been overtaken by Hamilton. Now I think, yeah, let's remove drive in cleaner air for both of our drivers, guys, because they are not saving their fuel. So you know what, let's try to save the fuel first of all, and the tire track, well, the tire temps will get better. And here goes Hamilton with the help of DRS. He overtakes Charles Leclerc there, and we are now saving the tires. Obviously I am getting Hamilton to use his battery but saving the fuel, because that might actually be a good thing here. Let's see where we end up with using the battery a little bit more, and the battery is empty, and we have, though the battery is empty, we have caught up to the top 2. That is good. And 15 laps to go, guys. Miney has lost the DRS. Let's use the tires for him, and let's try to catch up to the top 5. because we cannot have that. And obviously other people's tires are a little bit better, but obviously Miney is just saving, going normal on everything. That will obviously save his tires very fast. And Hamilton is now going for the lead with 15 laps to go. And into lap 11, he has taken the lead from Oscar Piastri. Let's stop saving the fuel, because I think we will be able to get the fuel back into the range very quickly. And now we do not have to worry. Piastri obviously comes back, but into turn 6, Hamilton has taken the P1. And let's keep an eye on Miney, who is taking his time. Obviously, I think, if I'm not wrong, Hamilton has won every single sprint race. And look at that, guys. We have not won every single sprint race. It's between Gasly and Hamilton, who has won one sprint race, and this is obviously the final sprint race, and Gasly and Hamilton are fighting. So we might actually have some kind of craziness here. Let's use the battery. And guys, here into the penultimate lap here, starting almost the last lap, and we have done the laps here, starting the final lap on the final sprint race of the season. And Hamilton has taken the tire wear to the worst position now, and we have lost the lead, and Gasly might be the one who wins the sprint the sprint race winner he will be. And Miney, obviously his tires have gone a little bit too hard, and let's stop saving his tires and let's just use everything. And he is not able to overtake Sainz also obviously have the tires, and obviously, as I told you guys, I did sacrifice the sprint for the main race. And here goes Gasly, and he wins the sprint race, and he wins between him and the Hamilton rivalry of the sprint wins. But he has done it. Charles Leclerc into P2. Haas is getting their first one too after a long time. Hamilton into P5 and Miney into P7, though we have obviously won the both titles.
And after today's sprint, it's a finish in the point.
And obviously, good thing here, Pierre Gasly winning the sprint race, and the rivalry between Hamilton and him for the sprint wins. But guys, again, the main goal will be the main race.
Welcome everyone to qualifying. This should be a good one.
Drivers need to get into Q3 if they want to make the top half of the grid. With only 10 slots available, it's a fight nobody wants to lose.
There's RB's driver, Karun. How do you think things have been going for them?
I wonder if they're feeling the competition with their teammate right now. There's not much between them in terms of points, which is good fuel for a friendly rivalry.
Let the competition commence.
And into the qualifying for the final qualifying here, and the setup, let me see. So not much we can change for Hamilton, and nothing I will change for Miney. And you know what, let's just change a little bit, as less as I can. Yeah, that should be enough. And let's just go into the final qualifying for this season. And into the qualifying, let's send Hamilton out with a good cleaner air, and let's wait for Miney, because let's see if he gets the traffic. Let's send Miney out now, and none of the guys are out, which is a good thing for us. And Miney has started well his lap, but Hamilton now 18.3, good for him. And obviously we only have one tire per session here. That might actually be a problem for us. So let's see, flying lap starting for Miney, and Hamilton in his second sector with 33.2. That is a good sector. 33.3 again for Miney, but he is a little too slow. And Hamilton with a 171 goes P1 right now, but no one else has done any laps. So let's see the second sector for Miney. He goes green, and he is a little slow. I don't know why, but he goes through the line and goes a 5 tenths slower than Hamilton. So I am sending Miney out again, because obviously look at that, guys, the track times have gone, I think, 2 degrees more now. So sending Miney out right now is the right choice. And look at that, guys, even on a used set of tires, Miney goes purple. Obviously it might be, and that is a blockage, and the Red Bull does not even get out of the way. What the hell, man? I mean, I'm pissed, but let's just keep on going. This means we have the pace, and look at that, guys, still 2 tenths faster Miney is. And let's see, race to the line, what Miney can do, and he goes 3 tenths behind Hamilton, but that should be good enough, guys.
Yeah, we're happy with that.
And let's see the people who are out, and it's Red Bull's Lando Norris, no surprise there, and both the Andretti's and both the Porsches are out, and Aston Martin's Valtteri Bottas. So none of the big names now. Obviously the Red Bulls does not count into big names nowadays. Obviously it was, I think it is their fault. So let's just go into the qualifying 2. And into the qualifying 2, let's send Miney out straight away. And let's see, yeah, he goes out. Let's send Hamilton out now. Let's skip. And Antonelli already has a problem in his at least I think that is engine or gearbox. So let's see, we do not have that. Let's see what we can do. Miney, who has already started his lap, let's see the first sector, 18.31, that is good, but Miney has been outdone by Hamilton with 18.2, and we have a Mercedes who does not get out of the way properly. Annoying. But let's just go. Let's see Miney, who is going to do his second lap, 33.9. Yeah, that is slow. That is way too slow, because look at that, 33.2 for Hamilton. Hamilton 6 tenths faster than Miney. Miney 177, and Hamilton has just done 7 tenths faster lap than him. And Miney starting his second lap into Q2, and hopefully the only lap here with 58.3 track temp. That is crazy. Let's see the first sector. It is green, and it is actually faster than Hamilton's first sector. Okay, we are here for that. And Gasly goes P1, and let's see what Miney can do here in the ARD racing. He goes purple in the second sector with 33.172. Let's see, race to the line. Miney goes to P1. Miney goes to P1 on a used set of tires, and his third sector, not even an improvement. So into Q2 results, and look at that, guys, 9.2, 9.7, 9.8 and 7.0. So the top four are within a tenth of each other. So I guess, guys, we need to do 2 laps here in the final qualifying. Let's use the used tire here, because that will give us good confidence. And we have actually saved Hamilton 2 sets of soft tires even after having only 3 sets for him. That is good. Let's send Hamilton out with a little bit of a gap. Let's send Miney out, and obviously we are the first ones out, and that is not going to be a problem. Now let's see, Miney is, I think, yeah, he has also started his lap. Hamilton has to, and he goes 18.36. So that is good, not amazing, but that is good. And Miney again a little bit slower than Hamilton, but I think we can do something here with the second sector. Purple 33.6, a little slower, and a 33.2 for Miney, who has just done. And Hamilton goes purple with P1 7.6, a little slower, and Miney goes 7.2. They are good times, but guys, the times have gone 1.6, so we have to go for that. So Hamilton coming out of the pits for the final time in the qualifying in his career, and I almost thought that was a red flag, but it's not. So let's see, guys, what we can do in the final qualifying lap for Lewis Hamilton. Let's see, he has started his lap. Miney has gone green, good for him, but look at that, guys, 1.67 is the time to beat from Piastri. I think he's not on a lap. And let's see, Hamilton is not improving, and he is actually slow, but the track times have gone a little bit lower. So has that contributed to a little bit slower time? And 33.5 for Miney, but a 33.2 for Hamilton. Let's see what Hamilton can do. Miney goes P7 now, and Hamilton with 2 green sectors goes P5, only 3.5 tenths slower than the top 4. So these guys have done something amazing. And Piastri, guys, takes pole for the final race of the season. Pierre Gasly into P2. Theo Porsche will be taking a penalty, and we are going to be starting P5 and P7. So let's just go into the final race of the season.
There's a terrific atmosphere here in Interlagos as the drivers prepare for 71 laps of scintillating action.
Brazil loves a home racer, and none more so than the brilliant Ayrton Senna. His victory here at Interlagos in 1991, fighting a broken gearbox, is one of the most emotional moments in F1 history.
The Sao Paulo track is beautifully designed to present an enticing challenge for teams and drivers alike. Between medium-speed S-corners, hill climbs and the high-speed section after Junsao, this circuit calls for cars to have a balanced setup to succeed here. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
And into the final race, and obviously what was the point of saving all the tires, guys, when we have to go on inters for the whole time? But you know what, we might actually have to use them right now. It is not the time to be angry or sad about it. Let's go 4 laps slower on the fuel. Let's do the driver options. We can bring back the temps and the fuel very quickly. So guys, let's just go into the grid formation.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race. Now, there's a lot of talk going into this one about the Red Bull driver.
Starting 5th is great for them. If they play the race right, there's a real chance to score a good result today.
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today. Who will win? Only time will tell. Here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
So Piastri starting P1 here into the final race of the season, with Gasly taking P2, Vesti into P3 there, and Antonelli has dropped, but he's still fighting with Maini. Look at that, going side by side with each other. And into turn 4, can Maini stake it out? And Maini has taken it out with pushing a little bit. Maini has taken P5 and Hamilton has taken P4 from Antonelli. Well, Antonelli was able to do a better lap, even on having a mechanical failure. That is a little bit of a problem, but it doesn't matter right now, because look at that, the track temps are so crazy that the tires have gone already. So let's try to save the tires as much as we can. And obviously guys, the track has now gone to damp. Well, it is 3.2 mm, and that is going to be staying for the whole race. So yeah guys, there is nothing we can do. And look at that, Hamilton already losing time. Let's try to go in cleaner air for both of our drivers to get and see what we can do. Let's skip a little to see. Obviously in the wet track there is really difficult to do anything, and let's see, the going into the cleaner air might be working for us, because Vesti has caught up to the top 2 a little bit, but we have caught up to Vesti very quickly. Let's see the tire wear for everyone, 93, 95. So both of our drivers have 95% tire wear. That is good, means our tires are better than these guys. And look at that guys, even after using all the battery we have not been able to caught up to these guys, but we are saving the fuel now. And the track temps again is 42 degrees Celsius. That might actually be a problem, but right now look at that, the main goal for us is to save the tires and then fight till at the end. Piastri just had a crash. That is going to be good for us, and he has a caution sign in front of us. And let's see, and that was the Haas of Gasly. That was the Haas of Gasly. How he does not have damage, I don't know, but that is good news for us. Let me see if he has any damage. And that he has been passed by Vesti, he has been passed by Hamilton and Maini, and he now will be a little bit slow because Max Verstappen has now caught up and he will have to stay behind him, but he does not for long, and he has now made a gap. And look at that guys, Piastri is just going down and he has been overtaken by Maloney, his teammate. And yeah, I think it's 100% sure guys that Piastri is going into the pits for retiring, and Gasly also goes into the pits. Gasly into the pits, serving his penalty for the 5-second penalty, and now goes on to the tires, another set of inters and a new front wing. And Piastri now goes on to, I think, also a new front wing. So his front wing must have been broken fully, to be this bad. So let's see, guys. Now the goal for us is very easy, is to overtake Vestry and get the P1 for us. So let's push Hamilton to get that P1 a little bit, and I am pushing 100%. So let's see. And look at that, guys. We have caught up to Vestry and into the last corner. Well, into the final breaking point. We have overtaken Vestry, but Vestry comes back. Let's see the tire wear for him. He has 4% worse tire wear than us. So let's stop pushing Hamilton there. Let's try to bring everything back into the range, and let's remove drive-in cleaner air for him because he is leading the race. And guys, Miney has overtaken Vestry because look at that.
Let's have a look at that.
His ERS is 100% now, and it was 3 wide into turn 4. Easy overtake for Miney, obviously using all the battery he had to overtake Vestry. Vestry could not do anything because he is trying to keep up with Lewis Hamilton. And guys, lap 31, Vestry and Sainz going into the pits together. Sainz, okay, that was the perfect double stack that can be done here, and good news for them, but we are already 7 seconds in front of these guys. So you know what, let's push Hamilton and let's push Miney too, and then we will bring these guys into the pits. We have a yellow flag, and I don't think it's going to get a safety car, so let's go on to the inters here, and it's Sainz has spun into turn 4 on a new set of inters. What has happened to Sainz? Let's see, into turn 4. Yeah, that was the worst feeling you could have gotten, and what a bad thing for him. And into the pits goes Hamilton. Miney though is continuing here, and 2.0 pit stop for him. So our pit stops are improving. Let's get Miney into the pits for the inter tire. Let's keep an eye on Hamilton. Will he come out in front of Tsunoda? Yep, he is definitely coming out in front of Tsunoda's. That is good. Hamilton now into P1. Obviously, guys, I thought for a second if we can get a grand slam here, but obviously we can't because we did not start on pole. So pitting this lap for Miney. That is good. Let's skip a little to see Miney's into the pits, and we have a yellow flag. Please don't be a safety car. And it's not a safety car. Good thing. And it's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen has spun on turn 8. That is just amazing to say that Max Verstappen has spun, and what a bad luck for him. And Miney now comes out of pits. Gasly has though, after pitting from his inters at the early stage, is now into P3, but look at that, 56% tire wear. He is not going till the end. And guys, we have a crash. Russell has crashed into turn 10. That is big crash for him. The Ferraris are not in their performance range, and yeah, that was just him going straight into the barriers. But the good news is he just clipped it, and he almost took out the Albon of the Mercedes, who is actually doing amazing. Let's see, Lando Norris, who has overtaken Russell now, has been, look at that, guys, he is just going down and down, and Charles Leclerc is in P11. What has happened to him? And I don't know that, but look at that, guys. We are cruising our way from P1 and P2. This might be one of the easiest win after, I think, the second part of the season has been a little bit of topsy-turvy, to say the least. And the good news for us is that this time we are leading and we are dominating very easily. Obviously, look at that the track dampness, and look at that 1.08. So it's almost going for the dries, but obviously the track is going to get better and better from now on. So guys, let's see if anyone has any kind of performance to beat us. Guys, we have a yellow flag again, and it's for not Logan Sargent, it's for Lando Norris. Looks like he has been involved in the crash.
The Haas hit me.
That was not the Haas, that was the Aston Martin of, I think, where is Tsunoda? There he is. It was Tsunoda who crashed. And look at that, guys, we have saved the fuel for both of our drivers. And should I go for the fastest lap? You know what, let's try to save the fuel. Lewis Hamilton is starting his final lap here, and this is going to be his final lap of his race career. More than 100 wins, crazy amount of points, podiums, almost I think it's 600 something, and Lewis Hamilton is crazy, and he goes for the fastest lap here with everything pushing, but he is not able to do that, which is understandable. But still guys, what a legendary career, and many of the teams in this grid does not have as many as podiums, hell even as points as Lewis Hamilton. But race to the line, he is going to win his final race of the season, and Mine goes P1. None of these guys were able to do the fastest lap, but it was still good enough to get P1 and P2 for ARD Racing. What an amazing thing here guys. And well, Gasly P6 and Piastri only P9, but still guys, what an amazing career.
Wow, what a fantastic drive from Lewis Hamilton.
It was a truly excellent win, with everything working together for the team and driver.
The team has been waiting patiently there, and you can see just how much it means to each and every one of them. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And from our team in Sao Paulo, a big thank you for joining us this weekend.
The next round of the season will see Formula One return to the States as the glitz and the glamour of Las Vegas awaits.
And what has just have been done here, because guys, the craziness is that Lewis Hamilton wins the season by winning the 9 races and 14 podiums out of the 19 races. So he has been out of podiums only 3 times, and one of them was a DNF. 2 and Kush Maini 3 wins, 12 podiums for him. Obviously 2 DNFs, a little bit of a worse failing for him, but he was, I think guys, an amazing second runner for Lewis Hamilton. Good thing for him. Carlos Sainz P3 did create some problem for Lewis Hamilton, but he was never in any kind of contention for winning the driver championship. Pierre Gasly at the end was crazy. Everyone did amazing, and look at that guys, we had 300 point lead. We had almost 300 point lead on everyone else. Everyone was fighting for being the best of the rest into P2. That's how amazing we were. It was just that at the end we hit a ceiling in upgrading the car, and that's why these guys were a little bit faster, but we were never slower. And let's see, Haas obviously P2, McLaren P3, Williams P4, and Ferrari, I don't know guys what happened. They just fully fell off. They were the ones who were with us in P2, obviously 100 point and so behind, but still they were the ones who were fighting. And Red Bull was a mediocre car at best with 2 amazing drivers. They were able to salvage some points every time in every race, but not this time. And obviously Porsche, a new team, Audi 2 and Andretti in the first season only gets 5 points, but it was good. And Mercedes, out of the 5 points they have scored, 4 came out of this race. This was crazy too. So guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe to the channel, and obviously I will see you guys for the next one. But let's see, and look at that guys, we have still not scored a single point in this time in the pit stop times guys. But I will see you guys for the pre-season one the next time guys, and if we can, give a farewell to Lewis Hamilton.